Good evening. Time now for sports. We start with the Commonwealth Games. Cayman's two best swimmers compete on day 2 in New Delhi. The Fraser brothers, Shaune and Brett, race in the opening round of the men's 200 meters freestyle. Let's head to New Delhi with video of that race shot by Olympic Committee President Donald McLean. The Fraser brothers in the middle of the pool, Shaune in lane 4, just out of the range, but Brett is closer in the white cap, competing against the best and finishing in the top frame. Shaune is 4th in 1 minute 49.40 seconds as they head back to the wall, missing a spot in the final by a slim margin. He was 9th overall. Brett is 6th in 1 minute 50.82 seconds. Despite not moving on, the Fraser brothers, as you can hear, got the full support of the Cayman contingent in the stadium. The race was won by Scotland's Robert Renwick, who later on in the day went on to win the gold medal in the said 200 meters freestyle final. No personal best times for Shaune and Brett in their first outing at the Games. Speaking to Brett today from New Delhi, the younger Fraser wasn't satisfied with his swim. He said, "It was an average performance, just off my best. I am staying positive and looking forward to my 100 meters freestyle tomorrow." Brett and Shaune line up in the first round of the 100 free, while Tory Flowers hits the pool again in the 800 meters freestyle. That's our second event of the Commonwealth Games so far. Track and field starts tomorrow as well with the competition, and Robert Ebe, he's the first of Cayman's athletes to hit the track at the JNN Stadium, and he'll be running in the men's 100 meters. We'll have all the highlights of day 2 tonight on Cayman 27 at 8 o'clock, right after Cayman Let's Talk. Moving on, in Puerto Rico, at the Digicel Caribbean Cup, the national football team found their goal-scoring boots against Anguilla last night. Cayman comes from behind and outplays the Anguillans 4-1 in their second Group A matchup. Mark Ebanks produces 2 goals, one from the penalty spot. Theron Wood and Paul Brown also find the back of the net. Most of the goals coming in the second half for the Cayman Islands team, taking Cayman's log to 1 win and 1 draw. Last night's victory improves Cayman's chances of moving on to the second round. After the match, head coach Carl Brown was pleased with Cayman's goal-scoring output. He said, "It was great to score so many goals. It's important that we keep our feet on the ground and don't get carried away." Cayman has a stern test against favorites Puerto Rico tomorrow, and Coach Brown quickly shifted his focus to the home team. He said, "The Puerto Ricans are very physical, so we have to try and match that. Our team is very young, so we need to recover well tomorrow and be ready for Wednesday." The Puerto Ricans remained unbeaten last night after a 2-0 victory over St. Martin. As you remember, Cayman battled to a 1-1 draw with St. Martin over the weekend. Back at home with many of our top players overseas, many would have thought that the opening match of the new local football season would have lacked excitement, but it didn't. Georgetown needed penalties to edge past Premier League champion Scholars International at the Annex on Sunday, winning 7-6. After a goalless 90 minutes, Georgetown in the white, Scholars International in the blue and yellow, kicking off the season with the Community Charity Shield. Indoors now, where the outdoor season just kicked in, the indoor season is just wrapping up. The Co-Ed Indoor League at Kings ended on Sunday with the final. Scotia Bank in the red shirts gets the better of McAlpine in an exciting matchup. A double strike from Junior Hurlston propels Scotia Bank to an impressive 3-1 victory. The crowd cheering on Scotiabank's victory. Jordan Belfour was also on target for the Bankers. For Bernie Bush, trying to turn back the years as a goalkeeper, unable to stop that one. Jeddy Banks was on the spot for McAlpine in the loss. There's one of Hurlstone's goals once again. But it was all a fun time for the players and fans at King Sports Center.
Great finals, end of a great season. It's been a very long season, but a great one.
I'm very happy to be the league goal scorer again indoors. The league is going very well.
The playoff in the corporate leagues kick off in the coming weeks, and West Star's team has booked a ticket in Division 3 and the knockout round. John Foster, happy to hear that.